Hi there, this is Matt Nelson, President of Income for Life LLC. Thank you for taking a few moments to watch this quick video that we have titled The Retirement Shift. What we have determined from meeting with all of our clients and people that are interested in our firm is there is a typical retirement mentality shift that usually starts at about the age of 50. And here's how this shift typically occurs. At about the age of 50, people start thinking a little bit differently when it comes to retirement income planning, because all the way prior to this time, the whole primary goal was accumulation, build and build and build, as big of a nest egg as possible and diversifying it out as much as you possibly can, so that whenever you get close to retirement age, you have this big nest egg available for retirement income purposes, especially since pension income plans have gone by the wayside. So all during your working years, that is the goal, is accumulate as much as you can. But then at about the age of 50 is when the retirement shift starts to begin. And it typically begins just mentally, just emotionally, where people start thinking a little bit differently. They start thinking of, okay, I need to start gathering a plan to convert from the accumulation potential to preservation, or to make sure that this money can be distributed to me for my retirement income needs moving forward. So that's usually about the age of 50 to 55 whenever that mental shift first happens. It doesn't mean that they're going to act on that right away. It just means people are going to start thinking a little bit differently, usually around that age. From the age of 55 to 60 is when people start wanting to start gathering information. They start maybe getting online and starting to get some additional information in hard copy print, and starting to try to get a little bit more better ideas of how to properly structure retirement income planning within the next maybe 5 to maybe 10 years. So that's still a mental shift, but it starts getting a little bit more aggressive. And then usually between ages 60 and 65 is when that mental shift starts becoming more of a physical shift. Maybe these people are going to start going to dinner events that they are being invited to by a local financial advisor, or maybe they start requesting information or maybe quotes or analysis over the internet, and start getting much more aggressive in working towards this sort of planning. And that's usually between the ages of 60 and 65. That way, moving forward, they're set up for their retirement income needs. It's important for you to understand that the previous way, which was the accumulation time, the previous 40 years of your working life, it's important for you to understand that those methods and that mentality during that time was not bad. That was exactly what you were supposed to be doing, is accumulating as much as you can during that period. But then as you get closer to retirement, you start shifting a little bit. You start shifting towards more preservation than accumulation. And it doesn't make the accumulation way wrong. You just simply outgrew it. You just outaged it and got to a different time in your life where the accumulation potential, which also very well could lead to losses, is not as important as making sure that you can preserve that. And the best way for us to ever explain that is maybe whenever you were younger, or maybe somebody that you knew owned a sports car. And maybe whenever they decide to start having a family and maybe start having children, usually the first thing that gets traded in is that sports car for maybe a minivan or some sort of an SUV, or something that's more practical for where they are in their lives, to be able to haul those kids around, or something along those lines, better safety rated than maybe that sports car was. It's important for you to understand that that change, or that shift, does not make the sports car manufacturers bad. You just outgrew it. You just outaged it. You got to a point in your life where you needed the safety and the stability and the better transportation with that SUV or that minivan than that sports car could provide. So the sports car is still fine. It's just you outgrew it. That's exactly what happens with people when they start having their retirement shift. They start thinking more so of preservation and distribution of their assets, more so than the accumulation, such as stock market gains and things like that. So what we do does not make the stock market bad. You just outgrew it. You just got to a point where the safety and the guarantees are more important than the risk. And it's important for you to understand that this shift is completely normal. This mental shift is going to happen to every single person that is approaching retirement. It's going to be confusing. There's going to be a lot of information sent to you. Usually at the same time, you're potentially going to be enrolling in Medicare. Maybe you're going to be making Social Security choices. You need to have that Part D drug plan for your Medicare drug plan. So all of this is coming at you all at once. And it's difficult, and it's stressful, and it's frustrating because it seems like every single person has their idea of what to do, but it's different than the last 50 people that you have maybe talked to. So our job here at Income for Life as independent agents and independent advisors is to take all that load away from you and be able to shop through all the companies at once and be able to find the best plan or the best retirement scenario tailored for you, not tailored maybe for somebody else or the last 50 people that have came in the door. So if this is something that you are interested in learning a little bit more about how to prepare for that retirement shift, then simply call our toll-free number listed below, and you can speak to any one of our advisors, and they'll gladly help you through this process in the best way possible. We also have some links over here to the left that you can also learn a little bit more about who we are and what we do, and learn about our ideas and our thoughts and our beliefs. From all of us here on my team at Income for Life, we appreciate you watching this quick video with us. We understand that you have choices when it comes to your retirement income planning needs, and we are both honored and humbled that you are considering our firm for a portion of this task. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll look forward to visiting with you soon. Bye-bye for now.